guys, welcome to Mimi Sparkling Diamonds. Today we're going to do a WIP Chat, and we're also going to do our giveaway for our subscribers. Ironically, I only had 2 people respond, so those 2 people are going to win the prizes. I don't know what to say. I don't know if people just didn't watch my WIP Chats long enough or what, but these 2 lucky ladies are going to win the prizes. There's actually going to be 3 prizes. So there's going to be a free diamond painting that I'm going to give away. There's going to be a $25 gift card to Amazon or Diamond Art Club. And then there's going to be a $50 gift card given to one of these individuals for $50 to Amazon or Diamond Art Club. But we will do the drawing at the end of the WIP Chat. But ladies, congratulations, because one of you two is going to win 2 prizes. The other one is going to win 1 prize. But you 2 are guaranteed to win a prize. So, hey, what can I say? You are the lucky ones. So, but we'll take care of that. So if you're one of the people that have went back and watched my WIP Chat, or watch the initial WIP Chat where I announced the instructions, you know who you are, and you know that you're going to win a prize, because I am a woman of my word, and I am going to keep my word. And I actually have given enough time for everyone to that wanted to participate in the drawing, enough time for them to do so. So if you're new here, this is going to be kind of a weird WIP Chat for you, because you're coming in on the end of the drawing. Back on July the 9th, which was the first Wednesday in, the first Wednesday in July, I believe, I had returned from vacation, and I announced this giveaway. And so anyway, so basically what it was is, when I reached I believe it was 30 subscribers, I was going to give away a free diamond painting. That was the first prize. When we reached 50 subscribers, I was going to give away a $25 gift card to Amazon or Diamond Art Club. And then when we reached 100 subscribers, I raised it to $50. And I currently have 107 subscribers, I believe. And so at that time, it just was amazing that happened. And I want to give credit where credit's due. Diamond Grandma announced my channel and recommended everyone to come over and watch my channel, and if you liked it, subscribe. And I really appreciate her for doing that, and I credit her for doing so. So thank you to Diamond Grandma, and thank you to everyone that has subscribed to my channel. I hope you guys are enjoying it. And like I said, if you're new here, this is going to be like a weird WIP Chat for you. Typically I do my WIP Chats on Wednesdays, like I'm doing now, but I do them earlier in the evening, like after work. But I was busy this afternoon. And welcome in. My name is Brandy. I'm also Mimi, because my grandson, my 3-year-old grandson, named me Mimi. So that's the channel name, how I got the channel name. I love diamond painting. So if you're new and you're hearing this, please understand this is kind of not the regular routine, but let me go ahead and tell everybody what I'm working with and working on, so you guys know what you're looking at. I think I have y'all zoomed in pretty good. We are working on Medusa from Diamond Art Club and Chrysabug. I hope y'all guys can see this. And we are currently down here, like in this general area right here, like towards the bottom. This is part of her robe that I'm working on right here. So my initial plan was to do the perimeter of the canvas, so all the border, and then work up and save her face and like hair for last. So that plan has kind of changed a little bit, considering that I am waiting on my canvas roller that I have ordered from, I want to say it's Carissa's Crafty Corner, but I cannot remember if that's the name or not. Kara from the principal painter, Kara, she had done a video on these canvas rollers, and she recommended this shop where you could buy these canvas rollers. So I went over there as soon as I watched the video, and I purchased some things from this shop. And when they come in, I will unbox them with y'all so y'all can see what I got. I also have ordered, well, let me back up. So we're working on Medusa. I'm so sorry, this is gonna scatterbrain because this is way off my schedule. Anyway, we'll get into that in a minute. But I'm working with this Diamond Art Club pen. It is the twist and pick style, so it's threaded. So this is a twist and pick metal steel single placer, and then this is the 6 placer, and it has Randa's Crafty Corner putty in it. This is Caribbean Escape, the scent. I literally, guys, I have had this putty, I can't tell you how long I've had this putty, and I still have it, and I love it. It still smells good. It's not a heavy scent, and I actually have ordered some more because I'm like, I need to just order some more. So I did, and the next scent I'm getting is called Rum Punch. But I love Randa's Crafty Corner. She's on Etsy, and this is the putty I use. In my single placer, I use wax. I use the Diamond Art Club wax. So I have a couple over here in this little thing, and so I just use the wax in there. I like the red wax. I like the clear wax. It doesn't matter. I mean, that's what I use in my single placer. Then I have this fun thing. It's a cover minder. It has magnets on it. But it has my channel name, Mimi Sparkling Diamonds. Shire Shenanigans, I ordered it from her, and she did a great job with it, so shout out to her. And then I have this little cover minder over here, just a little flower, and so that's what I'm working with. Of course, this is Diamond Art Club. It's a square canvas, and it is 58.8 by 85.9 centimeters, so it's a pretty big one. Not the biggest I've done, but it's big enough. And it has been confetti heavy on the sides, even though it looks black. The border looks black in the picture. The border is not solid black. The border has 3 different colors of blue, dark blue. It has 939, 336, and 823. Plus it has whatever else, like the snake comes in right here. The snake comes in to it. There's some checkerboarding in here, like right here. I mean, I'll be able to show it later to everybody, but I have this clamped down around my table right now. I'm using binder clips. This is a folding table, and I have it raised up on, what do you call it? Like bed lifters or whatever. And that way it's raised up and I don't have to hunch over to work on it. And that's kind of my setup area. But anyway, so since last week, a bunch of stuff has happened. I can't remember where we left off, but basically, I don't know if I've shared with you guys, but my boss, who's a man, him and his wife, their baby was due last Wednesday. So the weekend before, I had went to McAllen, which I think I shared last week with you guys. And we went to McAllen and we did a show for my boss, because I didn't want, in case his baby came early, I didn't want you know, him to miss the birth of his baby. You never know with babies, they make up their own mind when they're ready to get here. And so luckily the baby did not come early, and she actually was overdue. They went to their doctor's appointment last Wednesday, which was his due date, and they said, well, we're going to give you a week to decide, but by next Wednesday we're going to be having a baby. If he don't come, you know, on his own, we're going to induce. Well, Sunday night she started having some issues, and they were up all night. So about 6 o'clock in the morning on this week, on Monday, they decided to go on to the hospital, which is very close to where we all live. And so they went into the hospital and they said, yes, you know, let's go ahead and get you in and get you situated. Well, she initially said that she wanted to do the natural thing and not have any pain medicine and all that, but as soon as they gave her the medicine to help her start dilating, she started having some contractions, and she didn't care for the pain, and also her blood pressure went up. So they decided the best thing for her health was to go ahead and place an epidural, which is a good thing, because Monday evening, late evening, the baby was born, but he ended up coming via emergency C-section. So it's very good that she had already had an epidural in place, because, you know, it was I don't know all the details yet, but if you guys are praying people, I ask that you will keep her and the baby in your prayers. They're both okay, but my boss said it was very traumatic, and the baby and the mother was not doing well at first, but then they are doing okay now. So they were actually this afternoon, so this was Monday at late afternoon, early evening. I'm not sure exactly of the time, because I haven't been able to really speak with him very much. We've been communicating via text, for work purposes only, because I know that he's exhausted. And so her name is Shawl, and the baby's name is, well, you can just say Zoe, because his name, I can't even pronounce it the right way, so I'm just calling him Zoe. His name is what an American person would say is Zoran, but that's not the way it's pronounced. My boss is from Pakistan, and so is his wife, and they're such nice people. And this is their first baby. They've been trying for a long time, and they finally were able to conceive, and it's been a long journey for them. So I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy the baby's here, and because she was very miserable. You know, it's hot down here in Texas, southeast Texas, near Houston is where we live, and it's freaking hot and humid. And I was pregnant with my son back in 2001 when it was summertime, and believe me, it sucked. So he was born in September. This baby's born at the end of July, so it is freaking hot here. And so she was miserable, and so I'm glad that the baby's born. They're both going to be okay, and they were getting discharged this afternoon. So I ask that if you're a praying person, if you don't mind, to keep them in your prayers, in your thoughts, whatever, positive vibes, whatever it is that you do. So work has been crazy because I've been by myself, and I mean, I'm good with it. I'm often by myself. He travels quite a bit, and but it's been crazy this week, just not knowing, the medical stuff and all that stuff with them, because they're also our friends outside of me and my husband. They're also our friends outside of work. So but anyway, that's been that, and so work's been crazy, and it's been busy too, which is odd because typically we're not really busy during this time of year, which I'm thankful for, because a lot of people are out of work right now. So but that's work. Now, last weekend I had my grandson, so I did not get a lot of diamond painting. Well, I didn't get any diamond painting done, because when my grandson visits, I spend time with him, and I devote my time to him, because he's not here to occupy himself. He's 3, and I want to spend time with my grandson. My grandson does live about 45 minutes to an hour from us, which is no big deal to someone that lives in Texas. If you live in a state like Texas, that's huge, like it is, it's nothing for us to drive 45 minutes an hour to work. Okay, I don't drive that. Luckily, I live about 20 minutes from my job, and so luckily I don't have to worry about that, but my husband does. My husband is a traveling manager for 3 different shops, auto shops, and he manages 3 shops and gives the primary manager of each location their days off, because they work on Saturday, so they always have a day off during the week. And so he goes and to each shop and relieves them out of during the week, and then whenever they're not off, what he does is he just does the assistant manager positions, and when they're short, he does the manager position, and a lot of times the main manager will go out and help his guys if they're short-handed at a shop or something like that. But he sits in traffic every day, and I don't know how he does it, because there's days that I sit in just a little bit of traffic if I have to run to DHL or something to drop some packages or something for my job, and it's near the airport. It just, people can't drive. I don't know about where you live, but people can't drive here. And they're doing this thing here in Texas that's called the slow down initiative or something, where typically in Texas you could get away with going about 5 miles over the speed limit. So if the typical speed limit's 65, you could go 70 and the cops won't do anything. But now what they're doing, because it's getting so populated in the northern areas, like suburbia areas and outskirts and stuff like that, they're doing this slow down thing. So now if you speed at all, they will supposedly pull you over. But Brandy don't care, because one thing about me is I get down the road. And one thing that aggravates me more than anything else is someone that gets in the left lane on the freeway. Now, mind you, this is a main interstate freeway. It has 4 lanes. We have a middle lane that's the HOV, but you can only get on that and off of it at certain points. And you have to have more than one person in your vehicle. So what aggravates me the most is when someone gets in the left lane, which is the fast lane, and does under the speed limit or does the speed limit. For God's sakes, folks, just don't get in the fast lane if you're gonna putt. It's very annoying, especially to people that are running late, trying to get down the road, whatever the case is. Be courteous and get over to the right. But I am so thankful I don't have to deal with it most days. I don't have to deal with the traffic. But it is irrelevant, because where we live kind of in the back of the area that we live, the suburban area we live in a neighborhood we live in a area that has several neighborhoods, like, all together. And where we live kind of in the back part of the whole area. So we have to travel through the other areas on the main 2 roads in and out, and people just, they can't drive. I don't know what else to say. So typically I try to get home before the 5 o'clock traffic. I am very blessed. Typically I don't have to be at work until 9, and my boss is very flexible. It's just me and him, so it's like very flexible, and so that's good. Anyway, my grandson lives about 45 minutes to an hour away, with some light traffic, but nothing heavy. If it's heavy, then it's gonna be longer. But anyway, we had a good weekend. We did. We had a great weekend. He played. We went to get him a haircut, and We went and had Mexican food. He and I went for lunch and had queso, and he had his kids' meal, and I had an enchilada meal, and we just had a good day together. My husband works on Saturdays, so on Sunday we got up and we went to have breakfast together, and he and I and my husband had breakfast, and then we went to the store for a little bit. He got a toy as usual. He also got some other things, some food items that he likes. And then we came back to our house, and he just played, and we played with him. And he got this ball thing that kind of expands. It's hard for me to explain, but he likes to play catch, and he was so good over the weekend. He was just so good. So we had a good time. And so then Sunday night, we had to take him home, and it was a little bit later than we normally do. So I was pretty tired. He does sleep in my bed with either my husband and him or me and him. And my kidneys took a beating because he is all over the place. He's one of those little ones that likes to sleep right up on you, and he's a heat box, and it's hot here. So even with the air conditions on, it's still hot. Plus he's a crazy sleeper, so my kidneys got kicked quite a bit. We didn't get much sleep, to say the least, but he's precious, and I wouldn't trade these memories for anything else. So that started my week off good. And then Monday morning, my boss was not there, and I had to text him to get some information, and that's when he told me that he was at the hospital and all that. So that started that. So it's been a crazy week. I did go today, and I stopped by my local Hobby Lobby because I'm looking for the Christmas thing, diamond paintings that... Oh, let me back up before I talk about... Well, anyway, I went today to look for those Christmas diamond paintings, and they still don't have them out. I mean, August 1st is going to be Friday, and according to what I was told before, they were supposed to have all of that out by August 1st, and they don't have any of them out. So I'm like, oh well, I guess it wasn't meant to be. But what I was going to back up and say is Monday night we ended up going to have dinner with some very good friends of ours, and me and my husband have been on a kind of a weight loss journey because we both need to lose some weight, and we've been trying to eat well and do this, not hardcore diet, but be conscious of what we're putting in our body. And we do have a gym membership and everything, and we've been, but our work schedule, well, his work schedule mainly is crazy, and mine is more stable, but he really wants, we want an accountability partner to go to the gym with, and so it's hard. It's been really hard for the past few weeks with us in and out of town and all that. So anyway, we went to eat with our friends, and that was a good time. It was very relaxing. Was just us four, and so we talked and caught up on life and stuff, because I haven't seen my friend Victoria. I haven't seen her and it's probably been 5 or 6 months now, I would think. But it was nice to catch up with her. I've seen her husband a couple times because he plays in a band, and me and my husband go watch them every quarter at this local, well, it ain't really local, we have to travel for a little bit, about an hour or so we have to travel, and he plays with the band and he's the drummer, so we always go to this bar and watch him play there in every quarter, so anyway, that was nice. But back to diamond painting. So I had a little bit of time yesterday. I just took me a little break in between getting orders ready and stuff, and I looked online, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the past few weeks, well, there was one release that I wanted, and it was the Psyche and Eros canvas, but that was the weekend I was out of town for work, and I got the text, but I was busy at the show, and so by the time I was able to get on to Diamond Art Club and look, it was already sold out. So that's the second canvas that I have not been able to get that's sold out. I wanted that Underworldly Romance one. When it came out, it sold out before I could get it, and then now that one's sold out. That's the second Chrysobug canvas I wanted to purchase in the past few weeks releases that I haven't got to purchase because it's sold out. And it's so frustrating because you wait for these restocks and wait for the restocks. And I love Diamond Art Club. I mean, their quality is top notch in my opinion. But the other releases that they've released, they're not me. So it saved me quite a bit of money because I haven't purchased anything from Diamond Art Club since, was it the anniversary sale? Was the last time? I think it was the anniversary sale, so whenever that was. So, and I've been trying to be good because we did have vacation planned and all that stuff, personal vacation and all that, and I was trying to be good and not spend a bunch of money, so I was kind of on a low buy, plus my stash is big enough. If you've been watching my unboxings, you know that. And so, but these few canvases, I really liked them, and they sold out, so I was like, okay. So I did purchase a canvas from Walmart, and it was on sale, so it's a small one, but it's a Diamond Dots. And then I just purchased today, I purchased from Jaded Gem Shop. Yes, I purchased from Jaded Gem Shop. I purchased, it's a Cat Fedora canvas, but it's not one I've seen anyone ever work on. And it's so pretty. I can't remember the name of it. I'm trying to think of it, the name of it. But that's going to be coming in at some point. It's going to be a while. You know, Jade's canvases take a little bit to get here. So that's going to be coming in. So, but again, I looked around at different shops and everything, and nothing really spoke to me. And then I went to Jaded Gem Shop, and I have some other kits from Jade and I haven't worked on them yet, but I was in the mood. It was a cross between two kits. I'm trying to still be good and be, you know, okay, well, since I already bought the accessories from, I think it's Carissa's Crafty Corner. I really do think that's the name of the shop, but when the stuff comes in, I will share it with you guys. I bought the canvas roller. I bought a funnel for the Elizabeth Ward containers, and I bought a flower funnel that's just generic, like a generic, you can use it in any, and that's what I purchased from there. And I'm, you know, it's going to take her a while to get that made because they're 3D printed and all that, so no rush, you know, no rush. I ordered the putty, so I've been buying a few things. Again, I'm not one of these people that collect pins and all the accessories, you know. I don't hate on people that do that. I mean, if that's what you want to do, great. But I can only use one pin at a time. So, and I'm not one of these people that have to match my accessories to my canvas. I'm just not that. If you do that, great. I mean, I have no issues with it. But I'm just not that person. So, but when I need something or I see something that I might could use or be useful to me, then that's a different story. So, as far as diamond painting, I have been working on this. This is square, and squares take me a little bit longer than rounds. I do have another small kit kitted up, which is a round kit from, I want to say it's Leisure Arts or some company that's under the same umbrella. I can't remember it. But it's a hummingbird. It's a smaller, much smaller kit. And I had started that one, but I haven't worked on it. I'm trying to make some good progress on this one since I haven't been able to really concentrate on this project, because I really wanted to be done with it by the end of this month, but that's not going to happen. So this weekend I should have enough time, if nothing goes awry. I should have enough time to work on this canvas a little bit and get some good progress on it. You know, diamond painting is not a race. I do work, so, and you know, my job is a little bit more demanding this particular week. Friday I do have a appointment to get my hair done, which I haven't had done in a while. And then I don't know, we're supposed to get some kind of crappy weather this weekend. We're supposed to get some rain, thunderstorms, stuff like that. So it just depends on how the weather looks, but I need to go at some point and get my nails done and a pedicure, so we'll see what happens there. And then, so I'm hoping that Friday, after I'm getting my hair done Friday afternoon, so I've already arranged with my boss last week to be able to leave early so I can make that appointment. And he's good with it. He was good with it. He was like, yeah, go right ahead. So, oh, I'm sorry, I yawned. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired. What was I gonna say? And so, after I finish this painting, I'm probably going to start the one that I'm going to do for my boss, which is the one I unboxed recently. It is going to be a gift, and I'm thinking about doing it. I really didn't want to do another Diamond Art Club. I was trying to switch out and do another canvas from somebody else, because I do have some, but the vast majority of my canvases are Diamond Art Club. So I don't have a lot of, and that's okay, because Diamond Art Club's quality is like great. I haven't had a lot of problems with my canvases. The only problem I've had with a canvas was the Barbie one that I did, and it was really gappy. It's a square drill canvas, and I did order the mica powder, so that's one thing this weekend that I am gonna try is the mica powder on that one, because that is a gift for my friend that I went and had dinner with. She collects Barbies, and I did that canvas for her, and I'm gonna have it dry mounted and all that, but it is a gift for her for Christmas. And I have done a post review on it if you're curious, and I did mention the gapping in the post review. I will be doing some more post reviews here in the near future. I'm going to do a post review tomorrow, so that's going to be that video. Then Friday, I have an unboxing scheduled, because I'm doing a series right now, if you don't know, where I'm unboxing my current stash, what I have in my stash to date. And if you're interested and you're new, go back and look at that unboxing series under my unboxings, and you're gonna see I have canvases from Diamond Dots, from Leisure Arts, from Diamond Art Club, which is the mass majority, Distracted by Diamonds, Jaded Gem Shop, and I know I'm probably leaving somebody out, and I'm sorry. But anyway, so anyway, it's a long playlist. There's probably 55 to 58 videos that are nothing but unboxings. So yeah, so if you're interested, I've kind of unboxed it in categories, which is small, medium, and large. I just literally finished up my medium category, and I'm going to go on to the large category, and then that's going to wrap up the series. And I do have 7 or 8 large canvases. Let me see. 8 as of right now. So, and then when the other canvas comes in from Jaded Gem Shop, and if I get anything else in, I will share that with y'all. I will also share that one Diamond Dots with y'all after I do the large part of the Diamond Art Club, the large canvases. I'll do that, and then I'll share that Walmart one with y'all. And then if I get new stuff from that point on, I'll just unbox it with you guys and show you then. So that's that. But yeah, as soon as I get done with this one, I need to get going on that canvas for my boss, because it's rounds, so it's not a big square. But I would like to really work on my older canvases, the ones that are older, a little bit older. This one was an older one, and kind of switch it up. Just work on stuff that I do want to participate in events. So I have a Drills and Chills. Art Dot was the other company. I knew it would come to me. Art Dot. So I am going to participate in Paws and Claws or Claws and Balls. That event is in August. It starts August 1st, so that's coming up. I'm going to do a canvas for that. It's like a paint along, I think. I need to rewatch the video on it. But I'm going to do that, and then for August, and then I am going to participate in Drills and Chills. And I already have a canvas from Art Dot that I'm going to do for Drills and Chills. And then the canvas I'm going to do for August, I have several different canvases that qualify for that, because I have a lot of cat canvases that have cats. I do have a dog one, and so I do have quite a few canvases that would apply. So we'll see. I haven't quite made up my mind yet. I need to go back and watch that video and what the requirements are again and all that. I think it's pretty laid back. I was going to participate in Rude, Crude, and Nude by Christopher Clausa and the two other ladies that are co-hosting with him, and because I already have a canvas that I did last year that I started on, and but it is not finished, and I bought it specifically for that event, and but I just don't have the time this year to participate with everything going on with work and stuff like that. So I've been, let me check the time because we do need to do that drawing. Okay, we're at 47 minutes, so I try to keep it about an hour or so. So let me just say what I've been watching, reading, and listening to, and then we'll do the drawing, and then I will give you ladies the instructions to email me. I will give you my email, and that way you can email me and say, hey, I'm so and so, I want to claim my prize, and I'll be like, okay. And then that way you can email me your information that I'm gonna need so you can get your respective gift card or whatever it is, your diamond painting. So what we've been watching lately, me and my husband started a series on, I believe it's Prime Video, and it is called A Wheel in Time, and it is really interesting. We have been watching that. It has 2 or 3 seasons, and it has really been an interesting series. We've been watching that. I'm not a huge TV watcher, but when there's something that comes on that my husband knows I will like, it's kind of set in the Renaissance period, and so very interesting. And so I'm really enjoying that with him. But we've been kind of watching that together. Not every night, but we try to watch, a couple episodes every now and then. And then listening to, basically, I've been watching other creators, trying to catch up, because over the weekend I didn't watch anybody because my grandson was here. And then reading, I'm still in kind of a reading slump. I do have Audible, and I have a few books that I've used my credit for, which I have a lot of credits opened, but I'm still in the second book of A Court of Thorn and Roses. It's A Court of Mist and Fury is the second book. I'm trying to get through it. I really haven't listened much to it. And then, so that's that. I mean, I really haven't been, I've been kind of in a reading slump. Mainly watching YouTube and everything. That's pretty much it. I mean, I don't lead a very exciting life. I'm older, and you know, it is what it is. We pretty much work, you know, spend time with our grandkids, or my son and my daughter-in-law, when we can, and then pretty much just work and chill and whatever. Last weekend was busy with my grandbaby, which was fine. But I've just had a really busy schedule since we went on vacation. Then 2 weeks later, I had to go out of town for work, and ever since then, it's been like we got our grandson and all that. So it's been decently busy for me. So I'm looking forward to maybe slowing down a little bit in August, and then in September, October, November, December, me and my mom, we're going to be shutting down our small business, but we are booking shows to so we can liquidate our stuff and sell it as much as we can before we actually shut it December 31st. So anyway, that's kept me busy. So like I said earlier, I had made a promise to when I started my channel and I started having subscribers, that when I reached 30 subscribers, I was going to give away a diamond painting. And then when I reached 50 subscribers, it was going to be a $25 gift card to Amazon or Diamond Art Club. And then when I reached 100 subscribers, I was going to give away a $50 gift card to Amazon or Diamond Art Club. It'll be the winner's choice. And in my July 9th WIP Chat, I gave the formal instructions on how to enter the drawing, which was to use the word vacay in a complete sentence in the comments on that particular video. Not only that, I went back last week and mentioned the date to go back on that WIP Chat and listen to it to get the keyword, so that you could, if you wanted to be part of the drawing, you could enter into the drawing, but you had to comment on that particular WIP Chat. And so I've only got 2 ladies that have used the code and followed the directions. So they're in this bag. There, see the blue bag. These names are folded up. I am shaking it up and everything. And so the first name that I draw is going to be for the free diamond painting. So here we go. I'm drawing where y'all can see me. I do things the old-fashioned way. I'm old. Oh, okay. So let me put it back in there. I need to get 1, not 2. Okay. Okay. So our first winner of our diamond painting is... Okay, if you've commented on my WIP Chat and your name starts with diamond and dash painting, and then I could not see the rest of it, please respond to my email, which I'm going to give you right now. My email address is Mimi's, it's MIMIS dot sparkling dot diamonds at gmail.com. Send me an email to that email address and say, hey, I'm this person and I won this, this is my tag. Also, what I would like you to do is respond on this particular WIP Chat and let me know what your first name is and the last initial of your name. If this is the beginning of your channel name, or not channel, but your username on YouTube, because I can only see this much. So let me know if this is you, and that way I'll know for sure it's you when you comment and this comes up on the comment. I can verify that it's you and it's not someone else trying to claim your prize. So this is for the free diamond painting. So here we go. I'm going to write free diamond paint, DP. Okay, so the next drawing is for the $25 gift card. So it is Deanna Stevens. This is your username. $25 gift card. So you can reply to this WIP Chat, and again, you can send me an email at mimis.sparkling.diamonds@gmail.com and say, hey, I'm Deanna and I won the $25 gift card, and then you can let me know, do you want it to Amazon or do you want it to Diamond Art Club? So $25 gift card, and then I can get your information at that point via email. It'll be private, but do go ahead and respond to me on this WIP Chat, this one that we're doing right now, and say, hey, I sent you an email regarding the prize drawing. Okay, so the last two, so one of y'all is going to get a $50 gift card. So let me shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. So the person that gets the $50 gift card is the same person that won the free diamond painting. So you get the free $50 gift card. So please, please, please respond and let me know on this WIP Chat that it's you, and I can get all your information, and I can get you your gift card, whatever you choose, and I can also send your diamond painting to you. So there we go. So I just want to thank everybody for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate the support. I know that WIP Chats are not the most interesting thing to listen to. I'm not, my life is not all that interesting. And because I do larger scale projects, I don't do a bunch of little bitty projects. A lot of my canvases are going to be this size or larger. I do have some smaller canvases, but I tend to like squares or art that lends itself to squares. Let's put it like that. I don't mind either. I'll do rounds or squares, neither bother me. But I tend to like art that has a lot of detail or whatever, and a lot of times they're squares. So, um, that's why it takes me longer. I don't have like a lot of finishes and everything like that, but I am unboxing my stash, and I've noticed that some other creators have decided that they are going to follow suit, which I think is awesome because I like to see what other people's tastes are, and I like to see what other people have in their stash. So, again, you know, it's fun, and I really, really, really am enjoying having my channel, sharing with everybody my my canvases, doing my unboxings, doing my WIP chats. I mean, I like WIP chats. I listen to other people's WIP chats. Sometimes they're sometimes I'm like, yeah, you know, I mean, because that's when you can like really be real with people. You can relate to them. It's a longer video, and they talk about usually some of their personal life, and you kind of feel like you get to know them, you know, and you can celebrate like victories with them. Like today I was watching Messy Girl Crafts, and she and her husband announced that they are pregnant and they're going to have a little boy in February, and that's great. I mean, I'm so happy for them. And she talked about her struggle, you know, trying to get pregnant and everything. And God knows my little sister has PCOS, and she has tried for years and years and years. My brother-in-law, they have went through all the testing. They've done everything they're supposed to do, and God help them, they never could get pregnant. And she and he just decided that, you know, they finally accepted that they weren't going to be parents. But what happened in the end was that my sister now is, I'm going to be 50 in October, so she's going to be 48 in December. So she's well done with trying to, you know, they've been done trying to have kids for years. But you know, my brother-in-law and her, they travel, they do all kinds of things. And for a long time, you know, a lot of what oh my goodness, her name just went from me. But a lot of what Messy Girl Crafts was talking about today resonated with me, because for years my sister struggled trying to get pregnant, and they would have been fabulous parents. My brother-in-law is very financially savvy. He's got a good job. I mean, they would have been able to give a child the world, you know, and they're loving and all that. But also what happened is, as time has gone by, and my children would often go over to their house and spend the summers and do fun things with them, and they would take them to the water parks and all this other stuff, and they would take them out to eat, and you know, all that. Now that I have a grandson and I'm about to have a granddaughter, they spend a lot of time with their great nephew right now, which is my grandson, and my oldest sister has a grandson, and that's a great nephew to them as well. So they spend a lot of time with the greats now, and it's amazing. The kids love them. You know, they're the fun aunt, uncle, all that, and it's amazing. So, you know, congratulations to her, for whatever. Her husband's name's Eric. I don't know why her face isn't on my. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I don't know why. I watch her all the time. Oh my gosh, anyway, I'm so sorry, but congratulations to them. So what I'm getting at is when you watch other people's WIP chats, you get to kind of know them. You get to kind of know their situation, their life. I mean, you're not right on top of them, and you're not right up on them or anything. But the thing is that you kind of, when they talk about certain situations and life situations, you kind of start um, identifying with them. Like, you can have empathy. I mean, you get to know them on a different level than just, oh well, this is diamond painting, this is this is that. You know, the formal stuff. You kind of get to know them as an individual, and I like that about WIP chats, and I like people that are not scared to share a little bit about their regular life. Also, another take on a WIP chat is where Kara, the principal painter, has been doing what's called the principal's office hour, where she talks about different topics. It's kind of like motivational stuff or whatever topic she's talking about, and that's a really interesting way to do a WIP chat. There's several other people that do Motivational Monday or whatever, and it's just really interesting, and I really have enjoyed that. So you know, WIP chats to me are pretty straightforward. Again, I don't have really an interesting life, trust me. I am very blessed though, and I do appreciate everyone for subscribing to my channel, the subscribers that I have. And the new subscribers that I have, I certainly appreciate everyone's support. Bear with me, this is a new thing for me too. My channel is only a few months old, and you know, every month I'm learning a little bit different things, or you know, getting a little bit more comfortable. At first I was like really intimidated with speaking, because I don't like the sound of my own voice on video, but I've gotten past it. I mean, it is what it is. And then, you know, just I'm really enjoying like sharing with you guys, not only the love of my craft, but sharing with you about my life experiences and different things like that. So I really appreciate everyone for watching. I know that I'm rambling a little bit. I'm getting ready to take my medicine and lay down and go to bed because I have to go to work tomorrow. I would love to finish this section. I'm contemplating on maybe finishing it. I have this color, I have this, all this symbol, and then the white AB, and then this section would be done. So my previous plan was to move across and finish the whole bottom, but the way that I have my canvas wrapped around this table with these binder clamps, I'm going to move up all the way to probably on here. I'm going to show y'all on here. So my prior plan was to go across here and then move up, because I've already done the sides, you know, pretty much. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go from here where I'm at, and I'm going to move up this row all the way up to where this snake is right here. And then I'm going to stop there, and then I'm going to turn the canvas around, and by then I might have my roller, my canvas roller. If I do, then that's gonna change some stuff, but my plan right now is to turn this around where her head is down here and work from this section down, and then complete those, and then work up the sections in the middle. Hopefully by then I will have the roller, and that will make it easier for me to do, and then work all the way up to here, and then this is the last portion I'm gonna do right here, which is her head, the snakes, and all that. So I think that's gonna keep it interesting. But I'm really enjoying this canvas. I really love this purple fairy dust right here. This color is beautiful. I'm a blue person, but y'all, this color right here, this color is freaking awesome. I like ABs, but this fairy dust is, I don't know what to tell y'all. It is, here, I'm going to show y'all real quick, and then I'm going to let y'all go. But this is one of the most beautiful fairy dust I have ever seen. Let me shake it a little bit. I'll pull the light over. But y'all look at that. That's so pretty. That's beautiful. And it's through her gown so far. So it's really pretty. I love that. And oh, I didn't show y'all my tray. It's a firefly tray, and this is my trusty one. It's called the Ignite. It's firefly. It's black, and it's called Ignite. So I love it. It has this thing that pulls out, so I just drain them down in the container. I do have my Elizabeth Ward, but there was too many colors in this kit, and we got a lot of that AB, so that's spillover from, this is that same AB color, but I couldn't fit it all in there. So, but I like my Elizabeth Ward containers. They're like my go-to. I actually ordered some more despite what I originally wanted. But anyway, that's that. Thank y'all so much for hanging in here with me. Again, the winners of the prizes, please, please, please comment on this video and just say, hey, I've sent you an email, mimis.sparkling.diamonds@gmail.com, and that way I can verify that it's you, and I can get some personal information via email, and that way you can get your prizes sent to you. So thank y'all so much for listening to me gab for this hour or so, and hopefully next week I will have made some significant progress on this, and I might show y'all, I might work on my other WIP during my WIP and Chat next week, just so y'all can have a change of venue. Hopefully though, I have made some good progress on this, and I will show y'all the progress I've made. But y'all keep a lookout for my finish and review. I've got a couple canvases that I've done. I'm working backwards in time, so I've already showed my most recent finish, and then I've worked backwards, so that's how I'm doing my finish and reviews. But from moving forward, after I do the first one that I've ever done, I have the first diamond painting I've ever done, and it's a partial, but it is a legit partial. It's not like a special draw canvas or nothing. It's a partial, and when you see it, you're going to understand what I'm talking about. But it's the first one I ever done, and it just got me hooked from there. So anyways, it's, I'm sure, well over an hour now, and yes, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank y'all so much for hanging in there with me. Look for my next week's WIP and Chat. I will try to do it a little bit earlier so that you guys will be able to see me a little bit earlier, and I can get this posted. But you guys have a wonderful night, wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you in my next WIP and Chat or next video. You guys have a great night. Good night. Bye.